Hey guys, and welcome back. It's definitely been a while. I've held on to this setup for a while. The last one I did was actually Dover that I released. As you can see, I've switched to game mode. I'm not doing test run. Reason being is I now hold a sponsor. Check them out at RicMar Florist, at RicMar Florist Racing. So today we're going to be going to Homestead. On my own, I normally get about 31.5, 31.6. As you know, Homestead can be a bit tricky. It's all about hitting your marks. Pretty good stable setup. Rides the bottom, middle, and the high line. The high line is absolutely great. Doesn't really snap coming out of 2 or 4 at all. So we're going to do 10 laps, and then I will show you the setup. Obviously, we've got the other cars on the track as well, so that might affect our lap times.
Get ready. Get after it now. Get after it now. You're clear.
As you can see from my previous setups, the lap times are there. When I say it's going to give you a 31.5 on your own, it will give you a 31.5, you know. So hopefully you guys take me for my word. Right, let's take the high line here, get it nice and built up. Tyres are a bit cold. Okay, here we go. Nice little drift there, holds it well. See the setup, nice and stable.
Still there. Right side's clear.
Take the high line. Right up against that wall. Nice and steady, look. Some of you might be asking, for those that don't know, why am I running 3 gears and not 4? And that is because sometimes at Homestead you might need to save some fuel. So kick it into that 4th gear, just take your time. It's going to be a little bit tighter because you've got lower RPMs, and just ride it out and save your fuel from there.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
How many laps are we on so far? 8. Let's do 2 more. Like, this car, it just feels amazing. For those that don't know, I am running a T150 wheel. Most of my setups are pretty universal between controller and a G29. It's a little bit loose for you. Might be a case of just adjusting those rear springs when it comes to Homestead. And maybe dropping that right trap bar to stop the snap off the corner. But it all depends on your controller and wheel settings. As you can see, I've got the right front wear in first. That's beneficial definitely for long run, because if you've got the right rear going first, you're going to be really loose at this point, and you don't really want that. As you can see, my times are consistent, and the fall off, it's not like a massive rapid fall off straight away. It slowly falls off. Where's it going to go? Okay, we'll take the high line.
Stay right, please.
Let it roll. Don't be afraid to get next to this wall. It's always good to practice. Oh.
Clear all around.
There's the first snap at 70% on the right rear. Let's do it again. What we want to do is driving in harder, let it roll, accelerate, and then you should just be able to go around like that. And then we're back to stable again. Driving in hard again, drift up, accelerate, take the middle, point the nose next to the wall. One more time. Drive it in. Accelerate. Let's go up against the wall. Just like that. We're back to stable. Right. So we did get 31.5. We got the 6. You can get a 4 or 5 out of it. I mean, my racing line at Homestead's not great anyway. But when you're riding on your own compared to a league race, we all know it's a completely different story. So we're going to go over to the garage. As you can see, I've got 44710 on there. So if you are getting a bit snappy and it's not feeling great for you, just drop that down by 1. Depending on your line, you shouldn't really lose too much. Now you're probably wondering, why have you got your tyres on 60? I actually built this setup to have the tyre pressures where they are, which is why I tend to have a 44710, 3368 on the shocks, and then I have the front weight and wedge to keep tension in it, and then the front sway bar to sort of counter how loose it's going to be between these two. Be sure to also check out the 1875 sway bar for you. That'd be something to check out. You might be able to get your time down that way. Definitely more stable and good on the long run with ×3 wear with a 1875. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be more coming as promised. Sorry about the long break, but be sure to check out my sponsor at RicMar Florist on Twitter, at RicMar Florist Racing. Big thank you to those guys for jumping on board and sponsoring me. See you in the next one.